Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my kiddos. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 271. I got my coffee and my summer sock camp mug. This will be the last time you see this because summer sock camp ends tomorrow, Saturday. Pumpkin spice creamer. You're watching this Monday, so summer sock camp has ended already. Today is August 30th, 2024, Friday, and it is 9:04 a.m. Let's see, I said 271. That's the episode. Looking at my notes. I forgot what I said. What do I say? I have to take a sip of coffee here. I remember what I was going to say. This is my YouTube channel where I share my knitting, crochet, cross stitch, whatever crafty thing I'm up to. Today I have 2 finished objects, 3 whips, and I have cross stitch. I did it. It's been a long time since I've did some cross stitch and it feels good, so I will show that. I will have all of the show notes. I will have the show notes right down there in the description box. I'll have my Instagram, that's more where I'm most active. My Ravelry group will be down there. Knit All the Stripes, by the time this is uploaded, it's already ended, so I hope I went through, I saw the finished objects for the Knit All the Stripes, and wowza. I think there was 300. You guys did good with Knit All the Stripes. So I will, probably the next episode, I will draw winners and I will announce them next episode. So right now I have Knit All the Scraps, that's a year-long knit along, and Knit All the MKALs, which are Stephen West MKALs. That one is a year-long, and if you are joining in the new mystery knit along in October, you can join. So this is a year-long thing. You can have new cast-ons, you can do old ones. Yeah, that's coming up. I will be talking a little bit more about the MKAL later. What else will be down there? Links to all the things: bags, yarns, patterns, Ravelry project pages. I think I have just one today. If there's socks, I make a Ravelry page, project page for my socks if I'm doing like a knit along, but I don't link those down below. I mean, because it's a vanilla sock. But in order to post them on Ravelry, I have to make a project page. That's how I do that. I'll have reading and watching down there. Yeah. Oh, we might have to pause. I forgot to bring my summer sock camp basket. I'm gonna stop this, go get it, and I'll come right back. I'm back. I forgot, I had to show you my summer sock camp basket. So I had to bring that over. I have to show you what I have left. So we'll talk about that later. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll do reading and watching. I forgot what I just said after I paused for just a minute. So let's get on with the FOs. Finish object number 1. I had one of these done last time. Pretty sure I did. This is Mustache Yarn Around the Corner, which is Sesame Street inspired. The heels and toes are in Lemonade Shop. I don't remember the colorway. Some About Polly Pocket. I started these. Oh, these are my birthday cast on. I started these August 17th and I finished them August 24th. And this is pair 24 for summer sock camp. I don't know the actual, is it 60 for the year? I don't know about that. But all of my socks that I'm going to be talking about today, yes, all of them are fingering weight socks. I use US 1.5, which is a 2.5 millimeter, 15 rows of 2x2 rib, 64 stitches, and I use the Vanilla Sock on Magic Loop by Cave the Crazy Sock Lady. That is my sock pattern that I use. Oh, I love these so much. They match perfectly. This colorway was so fun to knit. I love it. These are for me. And that's all I have to say about those. Okay, next, my last finish object. I don't know, did I have these casted on? I don't remember. Oh, these are beautiful. Let's see, let's check my notes. Sometimes I talk about casting things on, and sometimes I talk about... Yep, these were a whip. I don't know what I had done. Just a cuff. I'll cuff in a little bit. No idea. So these are Freckled Whimsy. Phoenix Tears. This was a Spells and Things colorway from 2023. This was Amy from Happy Little Yarn. These are for her. She bought this yarn and sent it to me to knit for her. Those yellows are so happy. I love it. The mini was the yellow, so I did it for the heels and the toes. I did, I think 45 rows for the leg on her socks, and the 15 rows of rib. 64 stitches, same needle, 2.5 millimeter. So, yep, these are done. I love them so much. Love it. So, yep, that's that. And those are my finished objects. Oh, I started these August 23rd. Finished them August 28th. They're pretty, her socks, since I do a shorter leg, they go by a little faster. I mean, for my socks, total rows, I do 140. For her socks, I do 120. So it's a 20 less rows. So pretty much I take some off the leg and I add more to her foot because her foot's a little bit bigger than mine. So that's those. I love them. All right. Also, I wanted to point out, I love how this color is the same as this. So we have a black in between, and it worked out the same on the toe. I love when that happens. So that's that. And that is Summer Sock Camp Pair 25. I'm pretty sure, I'm going to show my next sock whip here. Pretty sure I can finish this before, you know, midnight Saturday. I feel like I could finish it today. If not, like Saturday morning, I could finish it up. So that'll be 26 pairs for Summer Sock Camp. I don't know where Kay is, the crazy sock lady. I know she's like right on my heels. Funny. I had to add that pun in there. This is Bags by Awesome Granny. So yeah, I mean, I feel like she might get another pair in. I don't know where she's at, but it's okay. It's okay. All right. My light's gonna do some flashing on me. All right, these are my Scrappy socks. Now I did some rearranging. I started these on August 25th. I believe that was Sunday. And then I had an inspirational moment. So we did some rearranging with my Scrappy socks, or my Scrappy projects. I was just gonna work on these on Saturdays. Well, I didn't. This is not, I went with it. I'll talk about that in my next whip. Or maybe not the next one. Yes, the next whip. So I just went for it. I just kept on going. So here we are. I am using Mustache Yarn Star Wars colorways. I have a big giant bag that I'm just working my way through. Also, I have I'll show the rest of them later, but I finally ordered from Charmed and Dangerous. I've known about them forever, but I've never ordered from them, and I finally did because I saw this pickle. I mean, do I really need a pickle for my knitting? Yes, I do. So, and it's glittery in person. So I'm doing Scrappy socks. These are also for Amy. So after this pair, her Christmas box of socks will be done, unless I want to knit another Scrappy pair for her. I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see. But I kind of like to want to have it done before October, because October is Mystery Knit Along. I'm probably not going to be knitting a lot of socks in October. It's going to be full on shawl mode. So in November, it's like I want to, ship it out sooner than later. I don't want to wait till like December 10th to do this. So just for my own sake, my own stress, I like to have it done sooner than later. And if I make her another pair between now and November, I'll just squeeze it in there. So I've been doing them tandem. This one has about, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 110. Has 112 rows. I like to do 125. So this one's almost done. And this one I just finished the gusset. And I did a little bit. And the heels are in a lemonade shop. I think it's Toxic Hippo. I bought it a while ago. For heels, toes, and cuffs, obviously. So I'm going to do the toes in that same color. But here we are. If you're curious about my markers, my light bulb markers here, I will link a video down below. That pickle just makes me laugh every time I get to it. I have to move it up so I can see him. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I'm just doing them random. If I have a small little scrap, I'll just use it up. If I'm getting bored, I'll stop. No really rhyme or reason. I like big stripes and thin stripes. We're just going crazy. And I knit mine Magic Loop Chiaogoo red lace needles, 32-inch cord. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can finish these by Saturday. We'll finish out summer sock camp with 26 socks. I think I did 23 last year, so I did more. I probably could have done way more if I didn't knit my Starflake. But you gotta mix it up with your knitting every once in a while. I love knitting socks, but sometimes it's fun to put something else in the mix. And this is the color I'm working on. I think this is Han. So that's that. Same needles, 2.5 millimeter, 64 stitches. It's all listed down below. All right. I have to rearrange myself. My foot's starting to fall asleep. This is also Bags by Awesome Grady. This is a interesting project. Let's just say that. We'll see how this goes. I bought this pattern a long time ago and I'm like, I'm gonna do it, and then I forgot about it. And then I watched Yarn and Yarns, and she was talking about a Scrappy knit along, and she was working on this project, and I'm like, oh, I totally forgot about that. So I just automatically just cast it on. I'm like, we're gonna do it right now because I'll forget otherwise again. So I don't know how to pronounce this. It'll be down in the show notes. It's SKRA bucket. Scrub bucket. SKRA bucket. It's all one word. I will link the pattern and my Ravelry project page down below. I don't know. That's what it's called. So this is a project bag, which I find hilarious that I have a project bag inside of a project bag. You know, a little inception moment here. You hold 2 fingering weights together. So I have the base done. You start in the middle. This is a pay-for pattern, so I don't want to give too much away, but you start in the middle, work your way out. And when I did that, I used magic loop. I didn't do anything fancy with the pinhole cast on, didn't do any of that. I just cast on the stitches I needed, divided them on the needles, and that was that. So yeah, this is going to be a project bag. So I finished the base, and then you do a purl row, and now I'm just going to knit straight up. I'm doing the large size. There's a large and a small. If this works out, this is going to be epic. The construction is similar to a muscle burra. It will be reversible, which is pretty cool. It'll have a drawstring. It's a drawstring bag, so I'm going to have to do some I-cord. What am I using? I'm using, I think, US 6s. Yep, 6. US 6, 4mm. I'm using my interchangeables. I think this is equivalent to a 16-inch. But yeah, I'm excited to work on this. So it's going to be a knitted Scrappy bag. And when I put like my needles in here, I'm going to have to use stitch stoppers. I thought about that, and I'm like, if I stick my project in here, the needles are going to poke out. So I'm going to have to make sure that I have these. I'm assuming it's going to be like a sock bag size. But yeah, I'm just going crazy. I mean, it looks kind of funny right now because the end of the base ends here. So once I knit some, the base will be a little bit bigger. But yeah, so far I'm loving it. We'll see what happens when I get to the middle section. I watched the video. I think I got it. We will see. But yeah, I am interested about this. And I'm just using scraps. I think most of these right now are Yarn Cafe Creations My Little Pony scraps from a couple years ago. I don't know how many of those advents I've gotten, but that's that. And I have to, we're gonna insert a little acquisitions in here because I had a revelation. So here are my stitch stoppers. They're little rainbows. Now, I don't want to take away from small businesses, but if you are trying to be frugal about your spending of your crafts, if you go on to Amazon, I bought these on Amazon for, I think these were $10 for all of these. So if you're looking for cheap stitch stoppers, go to Amazon and type in silicone focal beads, F-O-C-A-L beads, and type in like pumpkins or coffee. Type all of that in, and you will be amazed at how many of these that you find. For these ones I did rainbows. So we got hot air balloons and rainbows. They got animals. They got everything. So if you're looking for something a little cheaper, I suggest you go check that out. That's a little tip. A little tip. That was part of acquisitions. that's it. We're just gonna squeeze it in there. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. So this is gonna be my Scrappy Sunday project now. I was going to work on my blanket this week, but it was way too hot. It got hot again. Summer's like, haha, I am not done yet. So I was not in the mood to work on my blankets. So no cozy memories this week, is what I'm trying to say, but I'm gonna work on this. This is gonna be my Sunday, my Scrappy Sunday project. So we'll see how much I get done. Right now I'm at the point where I just have to knit a whole bunch until, like, I don't know. The pattern is, there is no like inches. It's in centimeters, so that was a little, I had to do some Googling. I'm like, centimeters? That's fine. I feel like we all should be using centimeters to measure things, but that's my opinion. So that is that. All right, now we're gonna talk about cross stitch. I got so much stuff over here. Oh man. Okay. I also bought more Charmed and Dangerous charms. So those are coming in acquisitions. I totally forgot I had this bag. This is stitching the high notes. I've been using this for my Halloween cross stitch. I'm like, that's where that bag went. So I finally did it. I have, maybe not a bunch. I think I had 5. 1, 2, yes, I had 5 in my stash. Satsuma Street. I love her stuff. I will link her. She has an Etsy shop and her own shop. I think I've been buying them on her Etsy, but now that I know that she has another shop, I will probably go over there and buy them. So here's what we have. We got a little potion bottle. So I decided to do, I've been doing 30 minutes a day. So I think I started this on Monday, and I already did my 30 minutes today. So I will show you what I've done for Monday through Friday for 30 minutes. Here we go. That's looking pretty good. Now if you see all these holes, that is not a mess up. They're gonna be beads and sequins are gonna go in there. And there's gonna be one right in the middle of the eyeball. So yeah, this is perforated paper. Love it. And the kit, this came with everything you need, except for there's felting for the, you need to get felt for the back. And yeah, pretty much just felt, and you have to have scissors obviously to cut them out, but here are, this is gonna be the next one I'm doing. My daughter likes to do some of these, so she has the bat and the spider, because no. I mean, I would do the bat before the spider. I don't like spiders. I'm not a spider person, but so my daughter said she would do that. I'm hoping that I'm inspiring her to, when she sees me working on it, that she'll get hers out, but school has started, so we'll see. These are the 2019 set. I did make a little purchase for the 2023 set. She does not have all of them out right now, so I'm hoping that like maybe next month she will bring some more back so I can stock up again, because yeah, I was planning on getting a tree, a little Halloween tree to put these on, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. We will see. I know my husband's gonna roll his eyes at me if I bring out a tree for Halloween, so maybe I will just hang them around the house. Maybe I'll just do that. But I have like 4 3 or 4 of these already done. I just need to finish them, so I need to do that. But here we are. So that's, let's see, half hour each day, Monday through Friday. And I'll show you my back. There it is. That's that. So yeah, I've been enjoying this project. It feels good to do a little bit of cross stitch. It's been a while. And I usually, when I start these, I just like, I could finish this in 2 days if I really wanted, but I'm trying to like stretch it out so I can still do some knitting. But yeah, I think that's it for my whips. Yep. All right, let's see. Do we want to talk about, let's talk about my summer sock camp basket. And then we'll get into reading and watching and all of the junk I have piled, but it's not junk. All the stuff I have piled over here, we're gonna talk about. All right, summer sock camp basket. Oh, come here. So here is what we have left. Is it 9 skeins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 9 skeins. Now I went through and counted on my picture. When I first started, I had 21 skeins in there. So this is nothing. Those sirens are me, if you hear them. They're not you. So I am not concerned that I have skeins left in here because some of them are Halloween. Like these ones were not in there to begin with. I added those in there because I was planning on doing them in August, but it didn't work out. So these were not in there. So I guess technically this is what I had left. 7 skeins. But like I said, I knit 20, I think 26 skeins, or 26 pairs of socks. So that's pretty much all of these. When I had 21 in there, not worried about it. I'm going to be focusing on the Halloween after I finish my friend's Scrappy socks. I would love also to finish, these are my last Star Wars yarns. I should have knit this one in the summer because it's bright orange. That's okay. I would like to finish these before the end of the year. I want to finish these. So I might finish up the Halloween ones. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 Halloween skeins. I also got the new installment of the Freckled Whimsy Christmas Club and Halloween. I'm not showing that. I'll show it next week. I don't know if I'm going to cast on the Christmas one. Stacy's, we've been doing it together. We've been casting on it together, and her package is lost, and it's like, oh, I'm so sad. So I hope she gets it. I'm fine with waiting a little bit if I'll wait for her, but I hate when that happens. When your package goes this way instead of this way. So yeah, I'm like full on Halloween mode. So we'll see if I can squeeze in a Christmas sock for September here. So I think I did pretty good with the summer sock camp basket. All of these will fit in here, which is what I wanted to do. I knit a lot of like Scrappy socks throughout the summer sock camp too, so it's all good. Okay, now I'm going to talk about reading and watching real quick, and then we'll get on to the acquisitions and other things and the MKAL. I want to do this because I feel like I'm going to forget to talk about reading and watching. So reading, I finished 2 books. That's right, I finished 2 books. It's magical that when the kids go back to school, it's quiet, I can actually read. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, so I finished The Assassin Blade. That is In the Court of Thorns and Roses. No, it's not. A Throne of Glass series. I'm reading this as the 4th book, but it's like 0.5 or something. It was good. It was a bunch of short stories, which I was like, oh, okay. So it gets some more background information. It was very good. I listened to that on audio. On my Kindle, I finished Antimatter Blues, which is Mickey 7 number 2 book. Loved it. They're going to be turning those books, or at least the first one, into a movie. I'm pretty excited. I will probably watch it. I will not go to theaters and watch it, but whenever it comes on some streaming service, I will watch it. Love that. And then I read that on my Kindle, so now I'm back to the Poppy War. I started that. Antimatter Blues came available, so I just paused. So that's the only book I'm reading right now. And watching, my husband and I finished Altered Carbon Season 1. It was okay. That's alright. And Netflix added Daryl Dixon, the spin-off from Walking Dead. I love Daryl. He is my favorite. I love it. There's only 6 episodes. They only have the first season. I watched all of it. It was so good. If you like Walking Dead and you like Daryl, you've probably already seen it. I don't know where it was streaming originally. I know it's on AMC. So I don't know if it was on a different streaming service or if it was just on AMC. I don't know. But anyway, the first season is on Netflix. Go watch it. It is so good. If you like zombies, if you like The Walking Dead, I'm pretty sure you will like this. Movies. We watched the Lego Batman movie, 2017. Yeah, and then we watched that. I don't really have anything to say about that. It's okay. I remember taking my kids to see that. It seems like forever ago, but not really. And then my husband and I watched Stranger Than Fiction, 2006. I can't believe that movie is that old. If you have not seen that one, please go watch it. It's got Will Ferrell in it, but he's more toned down than some of his other movies. He's not very loud and obnoxious, I guess sometimes he can be in some of his movies, but go see it. It's good. And that's it for reading and watching. That's it. I don't know what I'm going to watch next. Now that my kids are in school, I'm watching just a little bit of TV in the morning because that's the only time that I can watch my shows. There are some shows that my husband will not watch, and Daryl is one of them. I have 1 season of Grey's Anatomy. My husband will not watch that with me either. And I got Supernatural. I don't know what else I'm going to watch. I'll have to take a peruse through the Netflix and see. I feel like there was something else that I wanted to watch, but I don't remember what it was. But so I'm just watching a little bit of TV, just like one or two shows in the morning. Yeah, that's it for reading and watching. Now we're going to talk about my next sock cast on, because I think I was going to do this and I didn't. This is Amy Happy Little Yarn bag. I have it all caked up. I have it in here. I don't know if I talked about this last time. I feel like I did. Free broom rides. This was the June 2024 Halloween Club. So this is going to be cast on after I finish my Scrappy socks. It's happening. I divided it in half-ish. Those are getting cast on next. Tomorrow, today, I don't know, but it's happening. So that will be my next cast on. And we'll talk about MKAL stuff. We'll talk about Mystery Knit Along. And then we'll talk acquisitions. So, I did a very smart thing. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. This is way too much, but. So the Mystery Knit Along this year it's called Go Go Dynamo, which is hilarious. I love it. Go Go Dynamo. You need 2 colors. And I was talking with some people, and Shauna Stitches, she went stash diving in hers for her colors, and I'm like, ooh, that's a good idea. So I went diving and I found all of these, which is way more. You need 200 grams of each color. I don't know how much this is. Some of them are different dye lots, but I think I'm just gonna go with it. And I had the similar amount in Dove Heather, so I was thinking about just doing dark gray and light gray. And I'm like, well, if I do that, I don't have to buy any. But then I'm like, well, I already did one of his mystery shawls in dark gray and light gray, and then a pop of yellow. So I'm like, well, I already did gray and gray. So then I'm like, well, how would I do this color and just buy one color? You know, kind of meet in the middle. So that's what I did. This is the color I bought. Obviously, I don't have enough. This is Knit Pick Stroll. It's not accurate color. This is not accurate at all. It's patina. It's more green in real life. It's turning out turquoise. No, that's not helping. So we're doing this. I'm doing these 2 colors. There is a mohair dare, but I don't like mohair. I hate it. I can't. I knit with it once, and I never talked about it because it was the worst experience ever, and I'm never again. So no mohair dare for me. Not a fan of mohair. Maybe it was the kind I bought, but it was just, it's too fuzzy. It shed. It got up my nose. I can't. So those are my colors. This is Ash. Knit Pick Stroll Ash. And patina. So I got all my colors figured out. Oh, so excited. Knit Picks is having a sale. I think it ends the 2nd. When is the 2nd? Is that Monday? I don't know. It might be Monday. So it probably already ended. Sorry, but Knit Picks had a sale, so I pretty much got a free skein. I bought 4 of them because these are 50-gram cakes, balls, whatever you want to call them. So shipping, taxes, and the yarn, it was like $27 for one color. So score, that's less than 1 skein, or cheaper than I guess an indie dye skein. So I'm pretty proud of myself for getting out the stash and using some of that. So my grams in will be, since it's August, I added that in there. I'm still in the negative, but I'm like negative 130 some, so it's kind of pretty close. So I can't buy any more yarn in August. Which is good, because there's like 2 more days left, right? Speaking of that, a thing popped in my hand, a skein that I need to buy. West Yorkshire Spinners came out with their new holiday color. I have to buy that. Maybe I'll wait and do it like in September. Well, it will be in September, grams in. Because I really gotta be good. August was my birthday month, and it showed, I guess. Alright, I showed those. Alright, I guess we're gonna talk about stash and gifts. I'm gonna show my Charmed and Dangerous, the other stitch markers that I bought, are progress keepers. I'm gonna try my best. My camera's not the greatest. That is a little peppermint star. Gingerbread, peppermint gingerbread, I think is what it's called. So cute. There he is. He's got a little peppermint candy. Oh, love it. So there's that one. This one is going straight in my Halloween ones, ASAP. Look at that. It's a little ghost. It's a pumpkin. And it's sparkly. You can't tell. I didn't know that until I got it. I'm like, oh, it's sparkly. And I got them on these leatherback ones. Because that's what I like. I like the circle ones, but this will work. Look at him, he's so cute. So, yep, those came home with me. This was also a birthday gift from me to me. And I'll show my gift. I had a package arrive yesterday, and I'm like, I didn't order anything. Or what I did order, I'm like, it's not going to be here yet. I'm like, I ordered nitpicks. I'm like, no way that it's here already. So I got a belated birthday present from Stephanie. I opened this card up and I was reading it. And it says, AK Stephanie Knits. And it says, yes, you can say my name. And I cracked up. That was hilarious. So I'm not gonna get all of it out, but look at this goodness. She sent me a whole bunch of green yarn. I'll show you my favorite. Get out my favorite. This one, Teal Torch Knits. Oh yeah. It's called Reckless Toad. Love it. So that's my favorite. Thank you, Stephanie, for all of the yarny goodness. Love it. There's some minis in there. There's some worsted weight. Yes, there's some. Love it. Minis, sock yarn. There's one that has, I think this one has the cashmere in it. Oh, we got fancy stuff. So thank you for the belated birthday gift. All right, now we're going to show some more cross stitch. I'm going to show you my kits here. Like I said, this is the one I'm going to do next. After I finish Cat Lantern. I really hope she comes out with the new ones and brings out the old ones, because there are some few years that I've missed. You know, I should have just bought them all, but they are, if you buy 4, usually she has a set of 4, like the ones that she comes out. She does 4 designs every year. If you buy them in the 4, they're like $2 cheaper each. Now, if you don't like them, then you can buy them separately, but they're $16. You get your thread, your beads, your needle, your perforated papers in there. So, I don't know. I think it's a good deal. Patterns in there also. So that's what I'm going to do next. She did have last year's 2023's set. So I snagged them. We got an owl. The big wahoo. Got it. The spooksters. And we got Mr. Meow. The marvelous Mr. Meow. Love it. Specs. I love Ghost with glasses. Love it. I'm sure the kids are gonna go, oh, that's you, Mom. And Benny Bones. So I'm gonna finish up my old one first, and then I will work on these. I'm sure once I get these out, my daughter might steal some of them. I have a feeling that she'll want to do these two, and I really want to do these two. Maybe I'll just say too bad. Too bad, so sad. No. You already have 2. I don't have any right now. I'll probably do this one first. I don't know. We'll see. So that is my stash. And these, I ordered these the next day they were shipped, and they were here by Friday. And I'm like, hot dog. All right, that's all the stuff. That's all the stuff. Life stuff, real fast. Oh yeah, this says 41 minutes, but I forgot I had to chop it. So this might be a little long. That's okay. My kids went back to school on Tuesday. They had full days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday they have off. So they have Friday and Monday off. I think it's going okay. I mean, as well as it can be. They're in 7th and 8th grade. They have band class together, which I find amusing. I chuckle to myself. I think it's funny. My oldest daughter does not think it's funny, but I think it is. There are some classes in that building that have 7th and 8th graders, but they're the only ones that, that's the only class they have together. Let's see, it's got hot again. I don't know what the deal is, but that's Mother Nature. You can stop that. It's supposed to get to 88 today. We had a couple, like, low 90 days, high 80 days this week. I did not like that. No, I did not like that at all. It cooled down a smidge, and now it's gonna get hot again, so we'll see. Summer is still here. Womp womp. What else? I don't really think I have anything else. I think this week we don't have anything going on. The next week, the following week is when stuff gets a little crazy. We have a couple appointments. My oldest has an orthodontist appointment. I have my mammogram, and then, like, my mammogram is on Friday the 13th, so I hope that doesn't mean anything. And then the Monday, the 16th, my youngest daughter is getting her braces in. So, fun times, fun times. So we got one more week of chill, and then the following week it's gonna get a little crazy. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I don't think I have anything else. I'm going to finish those Scrappy socks before summer sock camp ends. I know you're all like, psh, you got this. I did post on Instagram, like on Monday, I showed like my sock whips, and I'm like, can I finish both of these? And there were a few people. I don't know how many. 6 or 8 people said I couldn't do it. So, haha. I'm gonna prove those 10 people wrong. But I mean, the majority, I put a poll out, and I don't know how many I had, but I think it was like 80% or more said, yes, you can finish them. So, yep, I'm going to finish those cast on Halloween socks and continue working on the Halloween cross stitch. But I don't know if I'll finish that this week. We will see. All right, I think that's it. I'm gonna stop because I have no idea how long this is gonna be. It might be a 50-minute. You're welcome. If you like the long episodes, let's see. How do I end this? Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put them right down there. I do love reading them, and I will see you next week. Bye.